A small shift in temperature is opening the door to a huge innovation when it comes to life-saving lung transplants. Canadian researchers have managed to find the sweet spot for preservation using a cutting-edge world-first cooler. It's giving doctors more breathing room to find the right match while boosting the shelf life of donor lungs. Here's CTV's Avis Favreau.
This cooler may be Canada's latest contribution to saving lives around the world. Inside are human lungs, stored for transplant the next morning. But there's no ice.
They keep the temperature inside this device at 10 degrees for about 36 to 48 hours.
It's the first of its kind Canadian-developed technology to keep lungs healthy and viable 6 times longer outside the body than ever before.
People all over the world are already asking us, like, when can we have your export device? Like, we need it. Because you know what? It's a simple solution.
Ice usually keeps lungs stable for 6 to 8 hours, but then they start to die. That small window limits how far transplant teams can travel and requires lungs to be transplanted quickly, day or night, with many organs unusable in the time crunch. Researchers in Toronto found that adjusting storage temperatures from the usual 4 degrees up to 10 degrees Celsius made the cells in the lungs work better, the lungs themselves viable longer. So they designed their own transport cooler that uses no ice and no electricity, just special gel packs to keep the lungs at the steady 10 degrees. The team at Toronto General Hospital has since been able to get lungs from almost anywhere.
We've been to California, Nevada, Arizona. Hopefully this would allow also going to different continents even.
And there were some other surprising findings. The lungs cooled to 10 degrees Celsius actually seemed to improve over time, with hints that patients recovered more quickly. Rick Collins recovered from his warmed lung transplant in record time.
I was supposed to be 3 weeks in the hospital, and I was there 9 days.
And doctors can now schedule lung transplants for the first time.
That's huge. Having the opportunity to extend that window of allocation may make more organs available for more centers.
Now the newly dubbed export is being produced for research and for wider use, hoping to double the number of lung transplants worldwide.
We realized that the only way we can bring these inventions to help patients is to commercialize it, to make it available, get it regulatory approved, so that hospitals will buy it, and that's what's happening.
Researchers suspect 10 degrees may be better for donor hearts and livers too, warming up to a new idea in transplant medicine. Avis Favreau, CTV News, Toronto.